channel. My name is Umang Vanshika and today's makeup look is on this stunning goodness. It's this beautiful winged out black brown eyes with false lashes, stunning, sexy, matte, flawless skin and a nice bright pink mouth. And this look was seen in Manish Malhotra's show, which was the opening act for India Couture Week 2016. And the team that was on stage for makeup was, of course, MAC. I have worked for that brand, so I have a special bias, but it's not speaking out of bias, but MAC is basically the global leader of makeup for sure. And they create stunning looks. This look was created by the most genius man in India for makeup, which is Mr. Mickey Contractor. So Mickey sir created these beautiful winged out eyes, and normally what everybody does is when you do a winged out eyeliner, you normally take it diagonally upwards, but what makes this look so different and special is that these winged out eyes they're going straight out and not like diagonally upwards, and which makes the look so interesting and beautiful. So the inspiration for Manish's collection and for Mickey sir to create this look was basically Persian women. The entire feel of his collection and the colors and work and the women, they just all look like Persian goddesses. And I think this makeup totally did justice to the imagination of the designer and the makeup for sure. I had so much fun recreating this look. If you guys want to see how I did this, then please watch ahead and give it a thumbs up if you enjoy watching it. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Bye.
Hello everybody, let's go ahead. Let's start by spritzing my face with the Fabindia Lemongrass facial spray. I love this stuff. It makes me feel nice and fresh and awake before I start my makeup. Going to moisturize my under eye with some Fine Fairness Neutrogena under eye cream. It is really nice and it has tiny specks of shimmer in it which kind of brighten up your under eye area really well, and it hydrates and moisturizes it as well. Smack on some lip balm on your lips. I'm using a MAC one today. It just comes in this squeezy tube. Just put any one that works for you. I like this one. I like others as well. I just used whatever was in front of me. Gonna do my base now. I'm using my Makeup Forever Professional. I don't remember what's the name of this foundation. I'll mention it in the description box below. Have a look. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it all over my face, a very thin layer, and really work it into the skin using a buffer brush or a stippling brush. I think it's called a stippling brush. I love this brush. It's a MAC brush. It's my favorite buffing brush in the whole world. It works really well and it blends everything so beautifully. I'm going to use this tiny little guy. This is a PAC Cosmetics beauty sponge, and it comes in these mini sizes as well. It's really good to use this when you've done your base. It just picks up the excess and gives it that very airbrush feel, and it doesn't make anything look streaky. To do my brows today, I'm using the Aqua Brow by Makeup Forever, one of my favorite products to do brows with. It is waterproof, so once you put it on, you can also actually go swimming in it, which is, legit shit. Like talking in the cool lingo. So go ahead and just put it on the sparse areas of your brows and then comb it really well. But when you're using this product, you want to make sure that you blend it off immediately, because once it sets, it means business. It's gonna set and it's not gonna move. So you want to really quickly move it around and blend it into the hair and on the skin really well so that it doesn't set before you comb it well nicely. And just brush up your brows nicely so that they're looking, well groomed, and yeah, pretty much, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Now, to clean up the shape a little bit and to really strengthen the brow game, I'm going to use a little bit of my Fit Me Maybelline Concealer in 25, and I'm going to put it underneath the brow and also over it, and then I'm going to blend it in using a brush, like a small blending brush. Okay, Umang, what was that all about? So just blend it really well, just so that the edges look neat and it looks really sharp. I've opened up this image of the look that I'm doing today. It is so beautiful. I absolutely fell in love with this look. Let's just look at the makeup. It's genius. and suddenly, for some strange ass reason, the lighting makes it seem like I have jaundice. Ignore that, it'll get okay in a minute. So when you want to start your liner, you want to look straight into the mirror and draw it outward. So you want to pull it out and straight instead of taking it diagonally upwards. So if you see, I am literally going straight and out with my winged out eyeliner. I'm using the same Aqua brow that I had used on my brow. I had some left and I didn't want to waste it, because this shiz is expensive, guys. You don't want to waste product. And it's also a good idea to kind of just layer the brown, and then I'll go ahead and use the black on top. So just put that, and I used a pencil brush to soften the edges out. Use any compact powder that you use already and just put it on your lid to neutralize the color of your eyelids. I'm gonna use this beautiful deep brown eyeshadow from my Morphe Brushes 35D palette, I think it's called, and just hit it in my crease to deepen it up. Use a really strong dark matte black eyeshadow, and I'm now stamping it right on top of the eyeliner that I have sketched on. Once you've done that, also put it on your lower lash line, and once you get it all around your lash line, on the bottom lash line as well and on the top lash line, then use a small smudger brush, a pencil brush, and really blend it really well. Now you don't want to blur it out too much, but you just want to soften the edges out a little bit. Well, this is a much loved Smolder eye pencil by MAC. I really need to buy a new one. It's the best, deepest black smoky kohl in the whole world. Literally. If you want to do a smoky eye using a kohl, then this is your guy. So just put it on your waterline and smudge it out really well. Also put a little bit on the top lash line and blend well. Curl your lashes, put on a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be wearing falsies, so I don't want to go ahead and put too much mascara. Just a little bit so that it blends right. Like your natural lashes blend really well with your fake lashes. I have ordered this beautiful eyelash set from Amazon.in, and I'm using this strip right here. This is the exact dupe of the number 7 lash by MAC, and that is the one which was used backstage by Mr. Mickey Contractor for this look. It is his favorite lash. I remember when I was working at MAC, this was the only lash that he uses backstage, and it's beautiful. And obviously there is a good reason for it, because it's just beautiful. It's like spiky and flares out in the end, and it's not a very heavy lash. It looks really natural and beautiful. So just pop that on, and then I'm going to use the same Smolder pencil, but I'm going to use it on the liner brush and stamp it on the lash line so that it becomes nice and dark and there are no gaps visible. And there you go, the eye makeup is now complete. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera quickly and be back on my skin to just conceal it really well and make sure it's looking flawless and spotless. I'm going to use my Supra palette by Kryolan, however you want to pronounce it. And I'm going to use the color FS28 and stamp it on the areas where I need a little bit of that extra coverage. And for me, that's always my cheeks and my chin and a little bit on my forehead. I was a little spotty, that time of the month. And yeah, so just put it on the areas where you need that little bit of extra coverage. To give my lovely chubby face a little dimension, I'm going to use this gorgeous bronzer by Sephora, and I am going to hit it on the typical points where you would normally bronze on your cheeks, just to sculpt out your cheeks a little bit and give it that nice warmth and dimension. Start blending it. When you use powder products on your face, you want to really keep the pressure of your brush really soft so that the powder doesn't become blotchy and patchy. So if you see here, I'm using soft, gentle strokes to just move the powder here and there and make sure that it's not looking choppy in any way. Also use it on the periphery of the face, on your forehead and on your jawline, of course, underneath your jawline, so that it looks nice and balanced and you have that overall bronze dimension to your face. Now there, as I had said it earlier, there was not a lot of shine play happening for this look, but just to get, again, just to add that still a little bit of dimension so that it doesn't look too flat and matte, I used a little bit of this MAC highlighter and just put it on the typical areas where you would highlight, on the top of the cheekbones, on tip of the nose, under the brow, cupid's bow. Nothing that's visible, just a very tiny bit. Just put it so that it gives your face a nice dimension when the light hits your face. Time for lips, the final leg of this look. I'm going to use this Diner of London beautiful pink pencil. It's a really good dupe for Soar by MAC, and just outline my lips, and then I'm going to use my finger to just soften the line a little bit. I don't like a really harsh line around the lip, so just do that, line it really well and just soften it up with your finger. Also use the pencil to fill in the lips a little bit. I'm going to use this beautiful liquid lipstick by Colourpop. It's called the Ultra Matte Lip in the color, I'm forgetting it. As always, I'll put it down in the description box. Now you don't want to go overboard with this. You want to put a very small amount and just blend it across really fast. Again, with these liquid lipsticks, these formulas these days, once it sets, it's not going to move around. So I'm going to use a little bit of Meher lipstick by MAC, and I'm going to put it on top of this. That will not only give me a little bit more playtime with the liquid lipstick, but also it will help me achieve the perfect color for this look, because it was a fuchsia which was done for this look, but it was not a really bright fuchsia. It was still like kind of like a muted fuchsia. So mixing Meher and that liquid lipstick by Colourpop gives me the perfect color. So just do that and blend it on your lips, and make sure with the brush you really push it into your lips and make it look nice and neat and beautifully applied. So that's pretty much it for this look. I think this is the last step that I did for this look. Yes. So just complete the lip and that's it. I really hope that you guys enjoy watching this look. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna see you all in the next one. Mwah! Thank you. Bye bye.